think now let's come to the cutoff. All the team, that ALP team out here, we are sticking out our neck this time, Chandan. I think we have done a beautiful analysis, and while many people believe the exam paper is very much like last year,
Right.
and the scoring range will be like last year, I don't believe so. I believe the scoring range will come down a little. I'm not saying it's going to come down crazily,
Right.
but it will come down a little.
A single digit number.
Yes, single digit. It's not going to be beyond that, but at the same time, let's kind of look at the logic. Right?
Right.
Let's quickly, without much delay, let's look at the summary of the detailed analysis, whatever your teachers have told you about key, etc. Overall English, we believe it's a easy section, easy to moderate as we call it. You should have attempted almost every question at 22 plus should be good attempts. All the passages are easy straight away, not too much of discussion here. Current affairs, again, are very easy. There are some surprises of types of questions, but otherwise easy overall. Good attempts should have been 24, 25 plus. Let's look at reasoning. Legal reasoning, I would say, right? Legal reasoning is one area you would say overall easy section. And I think Chandan sir was discussing with me in the break also. One of the student on YouTube chat itself said he attempted all 32, got 31 right. That's how easy it was. Overall will be 30 plus should have been attempted for sure with high level of accuracy. Let's look at logical reasoning. Logical reasoning, again, what I would say is this is a set which is, I would definitely say, medium to difficult. Reason being, one of them has come in a seating arrangement which was unexpected, that too with many wrong answers. I mean, I think that's the biggest shocker. I think many ALPMs also seems to have spent a lot of time there. That is not right. I've always told you, you should kind of give up the Lal Salam as a technique I've taught you. If they would have done their sanity would have been there. I think some people, I think when you spend a lot of time there, you would have lost your mind, and that also could affect. Most of the hardworking students would have found it difficult and they would have solved it, and it's a waste of time. Let's see, that would be affecting. I think that's one major effect. I'll tell you why on the cutoffs. Overall, this section I would say 18 plus, keeping that wrong questions in mind. Okay, let's go to the last section. The quantitative techniques was easier overall. I think 9 plus would have been attempts. Couple of questions this time were there. This is what is about the summary, but I would actually, I'm sure you're already looking at, this is overall what we believe is there are a good number of attempts. I think overall 110 plus attempts would have been made easily. Those who are talking about top 3 NLUs, you should definitely attempt 110 plus questions. 110 questions can be attempted, okay, with a high level of accuracy. If you are having 80% plus accuracy, as we talk about with the 110 plus questions, I think you are in the right zone. That's what you want to talk about. Right. So this is what is about the summary of section wise. Let me now actually take you through the thing that we worked on, curated so much, okay. Please, let's go to the cutoffs thing, cutoffs and mark rank and rank matrix, etc. Yeah, please open that. Yeah, this is my favorite area for today. Like, yeah, would we be getting NLU-wise cutoffs? Yes, we are trying to. I tried doing that. Again, I'm saying I'm sticking my neck out. I think last time, because the paper suddenly was made for 120.
Yeah.
In all my years of 14 plus years of CLAT training, I think only a couple of years I actually got my cutoffs wrong. One of them was last year because suddenly it went from 150 to 120.
Right.
And I expected the cutoff to go down steeply. But what happened? The paper was so easy, it went up. But otherwise, generally, I am actually on conservative side.
Right.
This time, I'm trying to end up give you, I hope, my cutoffs.
This time we have taken a lot of so I think we will be very accurate.
Yes, and we will be very accurate. I have kind of employed artificial intelligence. I kind of did a lot of research today. I think I enjoy, after a long time, I kind of got my engineering mind out, my NIT mind out. I spent a couple of hours at least on statistics. So without much ado, let me take you through this. But please remember, first couple of slides, a little technical, little statistical. Have patience, and the fruits will come. Sabar ka phal meetha hota hai. Just hang there, right? Let me kind of take you through this. This is very important, guys. It's very, very important because a lot of times what happens is we have to. I'm talking about whatever I'm talking about is. Yeah. Please note that. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Chandan. Yeah. I think the most important thing is what I'm doing is the 70, 80,000 who are writing the exam, 90,000 applying, they're not worried about all of them. We are worried about, because we talk about seat getting ranks and overall stuff, I'm focusing more on the top 5,000 students. So we tried doing the analysis for the last 3-4 years on the top 5,000 rankers. And based on those people, we're trying to take what is the mean score, what is the standard deviation, etc. Little statistical, don't worry. That's not, the number is not very, very important for you. But what I would say is, understand this, 22, the mean was 94. The paper when it was passage oriented, etc. And 23, the paper was definitely tough because the mean was decreased by 5 marks. You see that, right? And 24 was such an easy paper. It is so easy, damn easy, so damn easy paper last year that even though number of questions came down to 150, the top the mean was very high. Right? This time I believe the mean will be 5 to 6 marks.
Right.
Like I said, Not very big change, at the same time significant enough change.
Right.
So I'm sticking my neck out and say that there's a 5-6 marks difference between the people rank getting scores. Okay, and I also believe one important thing. I believe the mean would be 5-6 marks lower. I'll tell you why. Because last time the CLAT finally, after the final key was released, master key, etc. Chandan, if you remember, the only 2 questions were discounted. We kind of did it for 180. This time straight away we can say that one entire set, out of which 2 were right, other 4 can be removed. So you have a couple of questions there, and shocks and surprise here and there. Not difficulty wise, but too many changes here and there. I believe another 3-4 marks. So overall, I believe 5-6 marks ka change hoga. I'm not saying too much change, but 5-6 marks, right? And second thing, this is okay. This is understandable. 5-6 marks change, we can understand. But the bigger thing I believe this time will happen in terms of, because the paper has so many jolts. Paper has so many dhakkas. Paper is easy, but because there's so many speed breakers, mistakes and stuff here and there, I think these standard deviation also will go down. Let me statistical does not matter to you. Only focus on what I'm trying to say. For example, now I'll take you to kind of explain this. What does it mean? Let me kind of take you through this very important graph. This is a beautiful graph. Look at it. What happened last time? What happened was this is blue line that you see is CLAT 2024. See, you see this was say 90 marks. If you kind of look at it, right, somewhere near 90 marks, and between, if you kind of say 85 marks and 95 marks, I think close to 2000 people were there. What I'm trying to tell you is before 2024, why I did all this research, Chandan, to kind of ask myself why did I go wrong. It so helped me to help students also. See, before that, if you can see, for example, this is about the top 5,000 people as we discussed, right. This is 0.01, that is 1% of 5,000. This is 50. That means there are 50 people per mark. For every mark that is changing, the 50 people, then this means 100. To give you an idea, this is 150 and so on. This is 250 people. Now, if you look at it carefully, even in the old 2 years, that is 22 and 23, what happened was the highest density, that is more number of people at 1 mark, that is called highest density. Even there it is around 100, around 80, 100. But last year, what happened was that was around 250 almost. That means one rank was being taken by 250 students. 250 within 1 mark, 250 people, right? So that is why you see that's a high range. You see that's why last time, a lot of people were in the 90 marks, right? So between 85 and 95, there are 2,000 odd people there. Within 10 marks, there are 2,000 people in last year, CLAT 2024, understand that. That's a huge factor that you have to keep in mind before I explain cutoffs. Whereas in the earlier years, same 2,000 people would have probably been there around 25-30 marks. The 25-30 marks would be needed to kind of accommodate 2,000 people, right? Whereas 2,000 marks last time was only with 10 marks difference. Understand this? This is what standard deviation means, that 8.29 whatever it is. Now, what it means this time is I said cutoff will go down. Scores will go down by 5-6 marks, but also it will spread a little. The graph will spread a little because crowding will be less. I'm thinking crowding will definitely be lesser, and the cutoff will go down a little. So the graph will be, if I have to kind of, we'll use a different color, or we'll just to kind of give you an idea. This and then let's kind of choose a color. You choose your color. No, I think blue is there. Let's kind of choose something which is. Let's kind of choose a color. Green choose green. Yellow choose green is also yellow choose. Let's choose yellow is not there, right? I think the graph, if you have to just give you an idea, I think the graph will be this time something like this. Okay, I think the crowding will definitely be much lesser than last time. I think, and the mean would shift a little. You know, this is like I said, by 5 marks or something. So something like this. This is what will happen. This is like back to normalcy. Last year was a huge aberration. This year it will be somewhere in between. Now, statistically, we are done. 5-6 marks cutoff will come down. Standard deviation will increase a little. But what should it mean in terms of cutoffs? That's more important, right? All the statistics will not mean anything, Chandan, if you're not able to help students. It is for our intellectual happiness, but let's understand how it will help. So doing all this analysis I've given you, I think we have come to this number. I hope we'll be bang on, and I'll be happy to see after we get out. If you are as close to possible, please appreciate us, and let's see what it means. Right? This is what we're trying to say. This is a rank marks matrix we made. Again, I said top 5,000 people. This is what we're making, guys. This is very, very important. Beyond that, it doesn't really make sense. So we kind of talk about this. Now, these are last 3 years, and we have actuals, and this is predicted. Right? We want as compared to last year, if you look at it, the top score, we have the difference. I think, I need this. So you see, we had a difference of, I think 4 marks. I think I'll just change the color. I said what we have, Chandan, is, as I said, the mean score, which was around 90, 91, would come to 85, 86. But the standard deviation also will bulge out. So what happens is the middle difference will be 5, 6, 7. the top difference will be a little less, bottom difference will be a little more.
Yeah.
So you see, top score, I believe, would be anywhere between 102, 103, 104 would be a top score this time. I think, I don't know, 102, 103 would looks like a couple of marks here and there.
Right.
I think last time 10 people crossed 104. This time I think more than 110 people will get. That is the idea. Last time 50th rank was around 100. That means there are 50 people who crossed 100. I think this time it will be around 96 marks. Okay, 95, 96 marks. Last time 95, 96 marks would have meant around 200 ranks. This time I think 96 means top 50, top 60. That's what I mean. Yes, that's what it means. Right? General category, etc. We'll talk about NLU wise also. First, let's focus on rank matrix and marks. Right. So I believe by the time it comes to 291 marks would mean 200 rank this time. That's what I believe. And as you come down, I think we're talking about seat getting. So at the end of the day, I think probably I would end it here. Maybe if not first list overall, I think 76. If say last time 85 was a seat getting mark, this time it would be 76 plus. So there's 8-9 marks. Like I said, 8-9 marks to the end. Please don't assume the cutoff is reduced by 8-9. Cutoff is reduced by 5-6. In the top, the difference is 3-4. In the middle, the difference is 5-6. And by the end, it will be 9 marks. I hope you're getting what I'm saying, right? The actual cutoff reduction is only 5-6 marks. But on the top, it will be 3-4 marks. On the bottom, it will be 8-9 marks.
Right.
So I believe this is what will happen in terms of distribution. So I believe 76 marks this time would be
some NLU.
Some NLU for sure. And if you're scoring, if you're trying to be in the top, if you ask me, if you're in the top, if you're 90 plus, you are in the top 3, top 4 NLUs. And that is what I would say as a first listing. This is what is a kind of sub. Definitely lower than last time, but not very low.
Right.
Definitely lower than last time, not very. Because last time a 90 marks would have meant something like 1000 rank.
Right.
This time a 90 marks would mean something like 350, 400 rank. I want 350 rank, 400 rank. I understand that. That's the kind of difference we have. Someone who scored 80 marks last year would have been 5000 rank. Someone who scores 80 this time would be somewhere around 1500 to 2000 kg. So that is a very important thing I want you to kind of understand. This is what we're trying to kind of, that's a fundamental difference. I hope this gives you some clarity about what will happen. And when the actual key is announced and stuff, we'll know more. Because what kind of discrepancies come out, etc. I hope this is very useful, guys. This is very, very useful, and keep this in mind. I hope you will love it. And I want, Chandan, let's hit the bullseye this time. I hope. Okay. Without much ado, let me actually take you to the next big revolution. Now, this is a seat matrix and rank revolution. Let's now go to NLU wise revolution. This is something that we put together. This is the first cut. Again, I'm saying first cut, Chandan.
Right.
We said, what did we say? We said 75, 76 in the bowl, you will get an NLU this time. If not in the first list, but by the next list, subsequent list.
Right.
So we said we'll start with topmost NLU. I think we will need to get into NLSU Bangalore. We'll probably need a 93 marks. Right. Last time the same thing was around 97, 98. So I'm talking about All India General, right? So that has come down by 4-5 marks. Same thing for Nalsar Hyderabad. Same thing for, I think if you are in that 89, 90 plus range, I think you're in the top 3 NLUs despite 90 plus. Same thing was 95 plus last time. This time it is 90 plus. That's a broad idea. Then you have the next set of NLUs. I think you are probably, if you are in that 84, 80 plus, you are in the safe 80 plus. I think 80 plus this time is very similar to 85 last time. Or 87, 86 last time.
86.
Last time 86 plus would be equal to 80 plus, 81 plus this time. That's one thing that we are trying to say, right? So you would be getting into, if you are 80 plus, you are in the district. And then comes the next set of NLUs, I think 79. Then you are kind of again, like I said, last time the crowding was around 85 to 95. This time the crowding will be between 70 and 80, 75 and 85, 75, 85. So because the crowding will just come down by 10 marks. 85, 95 crowding will be definitely between 75 and 85. That's why you see, after the first 80 marks, we have a 80 to 95, we have all the top 7, top 8 NLUs, and then we have all the NLUs only differed by 1-2 marks. Like we have 79, you get a 2 NLU Odisha and stuff. Let's go to the next one. Yeah. Next, you see all of the other ones are packed just between the few marks. Like I said, we have this, you see, 78 marks for Ranchi, Vizag, etc. and stuff. Again, I said this might not be first merit list only, but subsequent merit list. Because you kind of also have to take into account absolutely the other things. Yeah. I'm not talking about vacancies. Vacancies can go way beyond this.
You also have to decide ki 120 hoga ki it will be out of 110.
It will definitely be out of 116 for sure. There's 4 questions to straight away wrong. We'll have to see more, right? But overall, out of 116 we're talking about. And hence, I would say, if not first merit list, third, fourth merit, we're talking about merit list.
Right.
Vacancies can go beyond, you know that there is no need. We're only talking about closing rank based on merit list. I think you are a 75 plus. I think this is equivalent to 85 plus last time. Someone who had a 84, 85 last time, you are 75, 76 this time, I think you're safe. I mean, in terms of getting NLU. If you want to get into top 3 NLUs, you needed a 95 to 98 last time, you need a 90 plus.
90 plus this time.
That's what it means, right? Someone who wants to get into top 10 NLUs, last time you probably needed around 90. This time you're safe around 83, 80 plus. That is what I would want to kind of broadly say this. I think this should be helpful. This is day one cut analysis. I think more kind of details will come out. We actually definitely I think today is live. We have done this, Chandan. I think in the next few days, there are a lot of interesting things we are going to do. Right? We are going to send a video about what after CLAT.
Right.
We're going to also send, for example, GK tear down, something popular.
Correct.
We want to show GK where all it has come from, which particular passage, which question, which kind of area.
I think we should be doing that for entire paper because a lot of similarities.
I think you should do that. You should do that.
Sure, we will plan one thing.
If you want to say that. And I think we are also going to do. Today we have given the first cut based seat. College-wise NLU cutoff, marks cutoff, and rank-wise.
Right.
But now what we're going to do is for at least 3 NLUs, which are important from the context of Abhyas law club student.
Right.
One is NLSU Bangalore number 1 NLU.
Right.
Nalsar because we are based out of Hyderabad, and Race NLU because
a lot of our,
So these 3 schools, what we're going to do is we'll probably kind of, we'll add more schools also. We'll probably releasing maybe in 3-4 days from now, 1 week from now. I think you can all kind of all students, I would say, whichever question you have, and this category, this mark and stuff, keep posting, no problem. We'll try to answer. But more importantly, what I would say is hang on there. I think within the next 1 week, what you will do is you'll get a lot more video analysis. What we'll do is we'll do NLU by NLU, NLU by analysis, category wise, and we'll do all that. So that you have an idea with this. This time, I'm content that will be a lot more closer to the actual things because we've done it scientifically.
Correct.
And I wish you the very best. Once again, I'm telling you. Particularly, we have seen it from ALPNs who worked hard, who were serious. They were a little unhappy because the paper had so many of these speed breakers unnecessary. Those who went casually, nonchalantly, not so serious, they were happy. Because they did 70-80 questions, they are feeling happy. But what they don't need is cut off is high. Those who are finding it, I've got. So I think you're safe. You have done 100 plus,
right.
And 80 plus correct attempts. I think you are there if you want to get an NLU. If you want to get top NLU, I think it should be 110 attempts and 80% plus accuracy. Those are definitely targeting top 3. It should be 110 attempts and 80% accuracy. That's what it should be. 90. That's what it should be. That's what the goal would be. That's what I would say. So this is where we end with the live analysis today. I think probably we'll kind of get into a lot more NLU wise, category wise analysis in the days to come. And first thing that will happen is Master Degree will come. I think Chandan and team will obviously put a video on questions to content with. That's what will happen. And then, let's see. And probably within this week, let's talk about GK teardown. Let's talk about
bringing multiple
cutoffs for all of these. And then obviously also do what after class. These are important, guys. Again, I'm telling you, my dear friends, you have given your best. Things are done. And anyone who's scoring in that 75-80 zone, you are safe. Don't worry about it. And those who are scoring 85 plus, very happy. You cannot keep your hopes like last time it was 100 for this thing 95 to 100. I need to know. I think last time 95 to 100 should mean somewhere around 90 plus this time. 88, 90 is good enough. Last time whatever was 85, this time it is 80. So relax. So that 5 to 7 marks difference will definitely happen, Chandan. That's my kind of prediction. And I've tried doing it scientifically, not just by hunch. Correct? So this will be a lot more closer than we imagine. And I don't know what others are saying. Others are probably saying it. We want to go scientifically. And I wish you the very best, my dear friends, from everyone at ALP, Abhyas Law Prep. It was a tiring day. It was tiring for you. You completed your exam at 4. I think we completed our exam at 8:25. So we did our thing. I think we'll also retire for the day. But keep your questions coming. We'll take the questions. We'll try to keep answering the questions. Team will be there. We'll keep doing it. Once again, wish you the very best.
With that, we come to the end of the session. Now, this was useful. Now, this will be bringing more useful videos in coming week. So stay tuned.
Thank you. Good night. Have fun. Bye.